So I'll be honest, you have a great potential because you don't have problems with the camera controls. Look at your camera right here. It's very good. Your champion is not on the edge of the screen, which it should be in like a challenger game, but it's still good. I can see you played a long time. Your cues are nice. Just watch your cues here. This is a basic things, but I had so many people in coaching that they didn't really do this correctly. Because wave management, recall timings, don't worry, I can help you to fix it. But now look at your accuracy of the Q. Even this Q, even though you missed it, it was good accuracy. And then look at your accuracy right here. W, Q, beautiful. And then she's dodging Q, beautiful. Boom. So this is good. This means you have such a great potential as a player. What's going on, guys? Besides here, and in today's video, we're going to learn AD carry wave management, when to recall, when to push, when to freeze, how to identify the wave state, and how to actually manipulate your wave so you can win with a good support, with a bad support. It doesn't matter what situation you play. This video is going to be gold for you. Please watch this until the end. You're going to learn a lot of things about AD carry. There are a lot of secret tricks and tips in this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you haven't done already and you are AD carry main and you want to improve. Enjoy. I see. So multiple patterns here. So they worded, Camille is there. You try to click towards Camille. Let's see if you miss any click. You get the first one. You get the second one. You try to get your... So the moment you see this right here, you don't know if they are behind. They're most likely behind. And you see this guy here. You can't really help much. So you shouldn't like kite like this. You should not kite like this. You should kite like this. Because Varus, if he's here, he can also focus you if you go like this. First of all. Second of all, the moment you see Varus here, you know that everyone is here. So after this Q, you shouldn't really like look to try to, because you see that you try to auto attack as well. And then even after you run, now you're still trying to, oh, but let me proc PTA. Really? So this guy's gonna die. You're gonna be 1v3 and all what you wanna do is proc PTA, right? Because you're just gonna die here. That's just gonna focus you. Because you see, like, did you see how many patterns, how many clicks, how many, like, this kind of tells me that you were too focused on, let me get the press the attack, proc, instead of being like, run, you're gonna be 1v3, she's dead, run. You see that this clicks, like this movements, it's like multiple times, not only once. So if Varus was better and he kited you better, he could have chunked you a bit more. Sure, you might say, okay, but I'm not gonna die. Yeah, but 200 HP in the lane, what are you gonna do? I see. I wouldn't say this was like your mistake, but let's be honest, if you were there, maybe this won't happen. So that's the problem. And then now Lux is the new word. The win condition changed. You just need to play to not lose after what happened there. Just wanna make sure you stay long range. Yes, you try to actually dodge the poke of the Varus, Q on all of the minions. So win condition change. You just want to not lose your HP. Okay. So everything just changed. You try to look at the Lux. So let's see how fast you look there. So she's invading. Probably didn't expect her to invade here. No problem. She's going a bit super aggressive, but it makes sense because she knows Kayn is actually at the first buff. You didn't FK there to see what happened. Maybe Kayn is like really low and you can just take this minion from here and just keep moving. So if I want to like analyze you as a diamond player, this is already a mistake of pathing, because you should like FK there. Like now you should, the moment you see Kayn and Lux on the map, you should look there. Is Kayn low? Is Kayn full? What is happening? And then because maybe you can, there are multiple decisions. You can just go like this, stay here, take the minions, go. Or you can just go right away. Go right away is kind of bad because they are quite far. So in this case, you shouldn't go right away. But yeah, looking would be ideal here. Looking earlier, because you did look, but yeah, now it's just over, you know. And then now you just need to focus on pushing. Let's see if you're gonna do it. Nice dodges, nice mechanics. Wow. So you said you're old. How old are you? Are you like 40 or something?
Oh no, I'm 28.
That's not old, man.
It's old in the League of Legends scene, though.
Yeah, well, how old is Double Lift, or like how old is
30, I think.
Yeah, so don't worry. Okay, let's see what I'm gonna do right now. So you get poked. Camille is here. Lux is coming. Let's see what is gonna happen here. I wanna see before this. So this is level 1. You're trying to push. Lux does the stupid shits right there. You're trying to push. This wave is absolutely horrible. You need to crush this.
Yeah.
You really need to crush this.
So I was trying to do it, but then I saw everybody died. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get ganked here. So I backed off. Yeah,
the thing is, like right now you see Camille is there and you see Kayn is there. You saw that Camille is like full HP. Then you're just trying to push, but then you know Camille is coming, so you just backed off. This is like correct decision making. And then now you just try to use your E. That's fine. Choose the man as well. You're walking up. Try to get the cannon. Very, very good. Perfect. I like this. So very nice. So nice spacing. Nice kiting. Good respect. Good camera. Super nice. Overall nice clicks. Yes, you didn't click towards the lag, didn't like map awareness wasn't that good. The word level 1 kind of screw up everything here. The fact that you got poke level 1 trying to proc PTA and yeah, you just run there immediately when you see that everything goes to shit and you have no reason, no way to like win that fight. So these are the mistakes, and the positive things are what I just said. So let's see what you're gonna do right now. You're walking up right here. Okay, so situations like this, okay, so you have Lux behind you. Your wave is quite shit. It's actually pushing into them slowly, so you need to crush this in. I would also ping Lux push, so maybe she helps you to push. But in this is a very very iffy situation because it's very difficult for you to win the lane from now on. I see. Yeah, situations like this when you have to push, try to also ping Lux to push and prepare yourself to get into a fight. How do you prepare yourself to get into a fight as Ezreal?
I build up my passive.
You build up your passive. You have 4 stacks right here. Just keep queuing. Because the moment you lose the passive here, that's over. Because you knew Camille is gonna go in sooner or later. Look at the wave right now. It's like on their side. We have 2 minions. She's gonna go around, or she's gonna go like this. She's gonna go on someone. Keep your passive. Same thing here. Because you have enough mana. You don't have mana issues here. Nice Q. Nice Q. Good. Let's see the next Q. I really want to see the next Q. Because Camille, you know Camille is gonna go in soon. See? Should just Q the minions. Get on this angle. Q this minion if you really want to. If not, stay close to the Lux and Q like this. Even better. Because you are close to the Lux in case she gets caught. Because the moment they engage, you should have 3 stacks. Absolutely worst case. Like, are you an AD carry main struggling to make an impact in your games? Is your damage output disappointingly low, leaving you feeling frustrated and powerless in the role you love? Introducing our specialized coaching program designed to supercharge your AD carry performance. Imagine a world where your damage, decision making and farming skills are 10 times better and the outcome of your games is no longer left to chance. Meet Chase, just like you, he was once stuck in the same position, facing low damage and inconsistency in his games. Let's see what happened after his coaching experience, from Diamond 4 to Master Tier. Wow! And here is Jordan and Brett. Both transformed into formidable AD carry after the coaching session. These success stories aren't just isolated cases, they are a part of a community of over 3,243 players who benefited from the coaching program. If it worked for them, why not for you? Picture yourself as an unstoppable AD carry. It's not a dream, it's your potential with the coaching session. Don't wait any longer, visit Visite.com, book your coaching and become the AD carry the enemy team hates to play against. Because now you're like, okay, I can't do anything. That's true. You couldn't do anything even if you have like 4 stacks of passive. Well, you could chunk this guy. And after this, the amount of pressure that Camille can put on you with half HP compared to full HP, yeah, we both know it's different. Okay, then you back off. That's nice.
So, I didn't even realize Varus had no mana. I probably could have just done more on him too.
Yeah. I mean, in this case, it's better to just focus the Varus because you don't know if he's there, if he's like here or here or here. Like just going on the Varus is not good. It's good that you actually prioritize the Camel, and then here, of course, you can just auto-attack him back and proc PTA. And let's see. So let's see. Do you pay attention to the wave right now? Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3 minions against 1, 2, 3, 4 minions. So we have 4 minions on the blue and 3 minions on the red. Camel is in the brush with like healthy. This guy has no mana. How is the wave right now?
Oh, it's pushing. I'm pushing it now.
You're pushing in. And what's the reason why you're pushing in?
Because Varus has no mana, so he can't outpush me, basically. So.
But if you're gonna try to stay here and push, then Camel is gonna jump on you.
Yeah, exactly.
So then what are you gonna do? How is the wave state right now if everyone evaporates in the lane? Like they disappear. There is nothing that you can do, let's say. They recall or something.
I would still probably try and push it in, right? If there's nobody there.
Okay, but let's say you recall, then they recall right away.
I don't know this answer.
Okay. So if you're in practice stall now with this wave, you have 4 minions and they have 3 minions. How is the wave?
My wave is pushing in. Okay. I have more minions.
Okay, so the simple answer, I have more minions, I'm pushing in. True. Yes, but in practice stall, if this is happening, I mean, what is going to happen with the wave? Is it going to stay there? Okay, so the normal answer is that yes, it's going to stay there. But really, if you try to think about it, like, so you have right here 1, 2, 3, 4 minions, and then you have right here 1, 2, 3 minions. The thing is, if you're thinking about the next wave that is coming from base, 6 minions right here, 6 minions right here. You see it's on their side here, on our side here. Which minion wave is gonna meet first on their side?
Theirs will enter first.
Okay, so then when this wave is gonna be like this, our wave is still gonna be here.
Yeah.
So some of the minions are gonna die before our wave can even get there. So this wave right here, the correct answer is coach. If it's on their side and I have 4 minions against 3 minions, as long as I'm waiting the next wave that is incoming from them and that is gonna meet closer to their tower, it's gonna push into me. It's gonna push into me. Okay, so then again, what kind of minions do you need to have for it to not push into you? For example, if you have 4 minions right here and 3 minions right here, when a big 6 minion wave is going to come here, it's gonna break everything before this wave can even do anything. But this is a concept where freezing is a thing. Freezing is when I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you have 4 less minions. 1, 2. Let's say 4 more minions on their side, plus 4. This is 6, and this is 2. This is a freeze. Why it's called a freeze? It's called a freeze because you could say that, oh coach, but what is going to happen with the next wave that is incoming and is going to meet closer to the tower? Isn't it going to slow push into us? Not really. Because if this wave has 4 minions more than this wave right now, then this gives enough time for this wave to come to make it in time here. So it's going to stay here forever. So here the correct answer is, hey coach, if I have 4 minions against 3, that is only 1 minion advantage. 1 minion advantage is not enough. So when the next minion wave is going when their next minion is going to meet closer to their tower, is going to push into me very hard. Yes, if I had 7 minions and they had 3, which is a 4 minions differential, as you can see, even if it's on their side, it's going to stay there. Why? It's because the 4 minions are going to be so strong that when the enemy incoming minion wave is going to come, our incoming minion is also going to have enough time to reach out the position of the waves. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So right now, how is the wave state for you right now?
For one thing, but
so how is this wave state right now for you? So it's bad, good. What do you think?
Well, right now it's bad.
True. And
because
how
they could just freeze it here.
They could just freeze it here. And what's the reason why they could freeze it here?
Well, Camille has a good position.
Okay.
And Varus can use the bush to keep the wave in that spot forever.
So what is going to happen with the incoming minion wave?
It's going to stay in that spot.
So you're saying that when the next minion wave 6 minions are going to come right here, this is going to stay here. So it's going to be like 1, 2, 3 minions plus 6, so 9 minions against 1, 2, 3, 4. 9 minions against 4 minions is going to stay here.
Oh, then it'll push on that end.
True.
Because there's more minions. But I don't know if it's a cannon minion or not, too.
Yes, so. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because it's going to be a lot more minions against small amount of minions. Okay, let me just... So you're saying that the Varus can freeze here, right?
Yeah, I think so.
A freeze is a wave state that you keep like you keep the wave for a long period of time in a certain position. So you just said that when the next minion wave is going to come from base, it's going to break everything and it's going to push into you.
Yeah, I think so.
So this is not a freeze.
Or it's a slow push?
It's a slow push towards you. It's going to stay here, yeah, for 20 seconds or 10 seconds. But then when next minion wave comes here and you're going to see here 6 minions that are red, it's going to break everything here. It's going to push into you. But what is the situation? Like how many minions that are blue should we have for Varus to be able to freeze for a long period of time?
The number?
Yes. So let's say you can make this a freezable lane. How would you make it?
I'm trying to think how I would do it if I was in this situation. I guess maybe if I have all caster minions, it's probably going to be maybe easier, I think. But the melees, I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I don't know.
So what is a freeze?
Well, a freeze is where you keep the wave in one spot for a while.
The Varus is going to keep the wave here for a while, but when the next minion wave is going to come, it's going to break everything. It's going to make the wave to push into us. What situation can you make so these minions are going to stay frozen for a long period of time that the next minion wave won't influence the current state of the wave?
I think if I have to kill certain minions to do that, I think. So
you have to kill to do what?
I have no idea.
Okay. So freezing, slow pushing will depend on the number of the minions. It won't depend on the type of the minions in 99% of the cases. So here if we look at the blue minions, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 minions that are blue. If we look at the red minions, we have 1, 2, 3 minions that are red. This is a difference of 1 minion. The thing is, when the next wave that is coming from base, that spawned from the Nexus, and you see right here on the minimap, do you see it on the minimap? It's coming, it's right here. So it's right here for them. It's gonna meet very soon. You wanna ask yourself, hey, all of these minions that Varus has are gonna meet right here. He's gonna have 6 minions more. Does my wave does it have enough time to reach in time for our wave? Or the Varus wave is just gonna break all of my minions and is gonna push into me? And
actually, yes.
And that will happen.
So Varus's wave will do that.
Yes.
Because it's gonna come faster.
Exactly. So a situation where so in this case, this is a slow push into you. And you can see that because one, it's on his side, like this is the middle of the lane. This is his side. So this is on his side. And two, the difference between the minions is very low. So this is not a freezable lane. A freezable lane is when you have 4 more minions. A freezable lane for Varus is when the Ezreal wave has 4 more minions than his wave. So if Varus wave has 1, 2, 3, 4 minions, your wave should have how many?
The same amount.
So you're saying that if he has 4 and you have 4, it's a freeze. Okay, so if he has 4 here, these are the minions, and you have 4 minions here, this is a freeze for him. Again, just this minions, the other minions don't exist. So you have 2 minions here, let's say 2 minions, he has 2 minions, and this is a freeze for him. So what wave state is it is if it's like 2 minions here against 2 minions on his side?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I guess I'm not understanding the question.
So League of Legends, there are wave states that can be pushing into him slowly, pushing into you slowly, or frozen. This will depend on the number of the minions and on the side that you have the wave. So if the waves are in the middle, right here, we have 3 minions on the left, 3 minions on the right, it's gonna stay in the middle because exactly in the middle, same amount of minions on the right, same amount of minions on the left. The problem is that if the wave state are here, you have 3 minions right here, and you have 3 minions right here. Is the wave gonna stay here?
No, because the next wave is gonna come in and push it.
True.
On the red side.
Exactly. Exactly. So the next incoming minion wave that is coming from base, that let's say it's in the tower right now, and the blue minion wave that is in the tower but too far from the waves here, it's gonna make the wave push into you. But what kind of situations do you need to have here for it that the red incoming minion wave won't really have any impact on the blue and red current minion waves? So that would be if the blue minions have 4 more minions than the red. So here on the red we have 1, 2, 3 minions, 3. So for this to be a freeze, it has to be a 3 plus 4. That is 7 minions. This is a freeze, because if this is the lane and I have 7, and let's say you play Varus and you have only 3, then the 7 minions are going to be so strong that even when your wave is going to come closer to the tower, my wave has so much time to reach because I have the 4 minions more on the first waves. Super important. So a wave that is on their side, that is, let's say I have 3 minions and you have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is always a slow push into this if it's on their side. If I have 5, it's 2 minions difference. It's still a slow push into you. If I have 3, same thing. Only if I have 4 more minions, it's a freeze. So here, if I have 2 minions and you have 2 minions, but it's on this side, it's pushing into me. Okay. Super important. Okay, that makes sense now. If I have 6 and he has 2, what is the wave pushing into me, or is it frozen?
No, it's frozen.
Perfect, because it's 4 minions. So right here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, back to our situation, and they have 3. This is pushing into us. It's a no-brainer because it's on their side. So if it's on their side and it's only 1 minute, it's pushing into you. So what you should have done right here, man, you should just play safe because the wave is going to come into you. Like now, the moment when this wave comes, it's going to push into you. So all what you had to do here, don't show. Stay fog over, stay here, Stay here, because this minion here anyway is not gonna take it, let's be honest. What are you gonna do? Walk up here? Like, you can't queue it. So stay in fog of war, because if you stay in fog of war and I'm Varus, and I try to stay in this lane and I don't see Ezreal, I just got a kill. I want to push because I don't see Ezreal, right? So you should have stayed in fog of war here. You shouldn't really show. And same things right here. Nice try. Now if he's coming into you, don't show. Back off, back off, back off. Let him push, because if you're staying here, Varus is gonna be like, the minions hit each other. Ezreal stays in the lane, so I'm gonna let the minions hit each other, and some of the minions of the Ezreal are gonna die. Or situation number 2. Hey, I don't see Ezreal. I think he recalled because I don't see him. If I don't see Ezreal right here, what am I gonna do as Varus?
You're gonna push it because you don't see me there.
Yeah, and then you're gonna get free farm. And you're gonna get free farm into the tower. So here, you shouldn't really show yourself. Because if you show yourself, Varus is like, okay, I'm not pushing. We're zoning because Camel wants to go in. If I'm pushing and Camel wants to go in, I mean, that's not good. I want to allow Camel to be able to do something. So here you shouldn't show yourself. You should just stay into the tower. And okay, you can walk up if the minions are very low HP and you need to last it. Like for example here. Why do you show yourself? Okay, I understand if you wanted to last it a minion that is like really low. Max range from here with Q. Nice. But it's like you're just walking up just to show yourself, and you don't need to show yourself here because you want to bait Varus into thinking that you recalled. Okay. And because if he pushes, then the Camel won't be able to do anything. So that's what you should have done here. Yeah, so as you can see, the biggest mistake we found is the wave management. We will need to fix this as much as possible in the 3 hours that we have the laning phase. Let's see what we're gonna do right now. So Varus is low HP. This guy stayed by himself, and then he tried to kill him. Let me just check a bit of the mastery points. 236. That's not good. It's not good. I mean, that is really good, but the way you play compared to how many points you have on him, that's not good. Like here, you hit your W, go. You should just E. You should E into melee. Q, auto, you have PTA. He doesn't have much mana. You have barrier if absolutely worst case you need it. Like if you're just backing off like this, he might just kill you. Because we hit the Q of the Lux, we hit the E of the Lux. So Lux is just gonna do a bit more damage, just a bit more damage. But you need to do the damage. Like here you can kill him a lot before he can kill you. It looks close because again, he used his E, but he doesn't have anything else. So you should just play around your barrier. Even if you have your heal, it's the same thing. So he played, look at you right here, you're just so scared. Like E into him, get a kill, and just barrier. Just use the barrier, yeah. And if you did, you push this wave and you have a nice lead, look. You see? Super important because it's like really unplayable right now. It looks unplayable because again, the wording mistake, you're getting chunk level 1, you're not playing in fog of war. So you're like making decisions, and don't get me wrong, the Lux is 1-4, she's playing bad, but it's like you make it look so much worse because of your decisions, you see?
Yeah,
that makes sense. That's why when, you know, a challenger player plays in bronze, the supports will int, but will be much better than if they int with a bronze AD carry. Okay, your wave right now, let's see how is your wave right now. Okay, so let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 minions against a 2. Okay, this is a freezable lane. I don't say it's a freeze because it's 5 more minions on the blue side. So if Varus wants to make it a freeze, he needs to do what?
So he needs to let those minions die, and then he can freeze it on his side of the map.
True. But the thing is, so if these minions are gonna die, he will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 minions to freeze with. But the thing is, when these 7 minions are gonna be there, and it's gonna be his wave, that is gonna be 6 minions. But then there is gonna be another incoming minion wave, which is gonna make this be like 12 minions. It's gonna be 12 minions versus 6. It's way too big. It's gonna crash into the tower. So this is not a freeze. You need to make it a freeze. So let's say on this side you have 1, 2 minions, and let's say on this side you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 minions. So this is too big. It's gonna crash into the tower because it's 5 minions difference. See? So Varus should do something that is called trimming. Trimming means we create a freeze. So here the wave is too big. We want to create a freeze. A freeze is 2 plus 4, 6. So he needs to kill 1 minion here and he needs to make a freeze.
Okay.
So this is very bad for you. Very, very bad, because I mean, you don't want to let him freeze. So you need to crush this as fast as humanly possible. So let's see if you're gonna do it. You also could have pinged a lot. Like here, this is a moment when I would try to ping. Push, the push ping. Do you know the push ping?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know the push ping. It's a good way to ping because it's very specific. It's more than like on my way, or like assistance. Belveth will be like, wait, you want gank? Wave is pushing into them. I don't gank you. It's like, but if you're pushing the push ping, someone might actually help you. Of course, it's not 100% because you know solo queue, but it's good. It's good if you try to ping. In this case, I will try to be very, very specific. I'll try to do ding ding, the push ping 2 times, and I'll try to type help push please. And the reason why I type is because I want to be even more specific that I need help, and not that I need a gank or anything else. And well, the urgency of you needing to push this is high. Why? Because Varus can have a freeze. I say can have a freeze because he still needs to trim the wave. This wave is way too big, as you can see.
Yeah.
So this is what you should have done right here, because you see Belveth, he's actually going. So if you type please help push, maybe, who knows, maybe she's gonna help you, you know. And also the positioning right here, the camel walked up here. The worst absolute click that you can have is here. If camel is there, she can try to use E like this, but the best positioning is here. You play here, and then if you see her walking up, you just back off like this. But you don't want to go towards her, you see this? And when Belveth actually approaches the river, the best positioning is right here. Why? Well, it's a no-brainer. If Camilla is here, you want to stay here. You stay opposite on her, but you're also covering your jungle. Many mistakes here in terms of positioning. You are right. The laney phase is... need to improve this. And then same thing right here. It's like you pushed beautifully. The Varus, as you can see, he can't freeze because the wave was too big. The wave is too big and it crashed too fast. And now you need to go for a word. But why am I saying that this is a good position where you want to go for a word?
Like where, in the tri bush there?
Yeah, so I'm just saying that this is a good timing to actually go and try to word something. Why would this be a good decision? Like why now and not, okay, go inward now? Why didn't I say now, go inward? And I said now. What's the difference?
Because the wave is on his tower, so if there is a fight that breaks out, he has to lose all those minions to help.
Perfect, exactly. So they're not able to really do much here. Like they are just, well, they will just simply stay into the tower, or maybe even lose the wave to like follow. But that will be absolute like worst case, and they should not do that. So this is why you should go forward. Of course, now you don't have a ward, so this is when you'd be pinging. Assist, like, you know, the ping, I need vision ping kind of.
Yeah, it's in the wheel. I know it's somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't use it at all.
Yeah.
So, but
yeah, it's a good ping to try to do. Yeah, I see. And now you are just chilling. Let's see, because he didn't do it, and you see that Lux had a word, and yeah, she didn't place it. She just tried to roam. Let's see. She actually had 2 words. Okay, she had 2 words. And then you're getting caught here. She left. This is like pretty unfortunate. She left. I hope you're gonna... Let's see if you're gonna use barrier. Okay. A bit red flag. And I say it's a bit red flag because of the following thing. Let's see. So, let's see. You only played AD carry from season 2, didn't you?
I've played multiple roles. I played support for a while, but
so
I've mostly played ADC for a while.
Okay, so you played more. Okay, so because now Varus used the Q, Camel used the E, Camel used the W. So now they don't really have many, like E, he uses E. So what abilities do they have right now? They only have the auto attacks. They have nothing. So here, use barrier. Nice. Okay, so use barrier for like nothing. You should use barrier for like a big ability. Like you should barrier like that damage. Either the E of the Varus or just the halo blades of the camel, like especially when she has the Q here, like this one. This you should have bought it. That's why I recommend you heal. And the red flag really here is that you're just trying to turn back. Like situations like this, keep running. You can Q, nice. Don't W Q, because W is gonna, you know, every time when you stop for an ability, I gave you the answer. Every time when you try to use your W or a Q, your champion stops. So you stop to use that ability. So in situations like this, you can use your Q because it reduces your Q, your E cooldown. Right? You know that, right?
Yeah.
It reduces your E cooldown, but don't W because that's too much. And then here, it's like run. Oh, but let me just proc the PTA. Really? So you're saying that you're gonna get chunked like this to just proc the PTA, right? Did you see that? It's the same thing, like the early mistake. This is why when I heard that you used to play 1000 games per season, it was a kind of like a red flag, because this means you kind of had the tendency to like autopilot. You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, be very careful with that, because this is like very big autopilot kind of mistakes. And here, I hope you're not gonna turn back for one more auto attack here. Okay, you just backed. Yeah, very unlucky. And then here you should just recall. You should just recall because you're super low. The reason why I say to recall, because you would say, oh, but I'm gonna lose minions if I recall, right? Well, theoretically, practically, they can easily kill you into the tower, so you shouldn't really stay here. There are situations when you can stay into the tower if you know you're gonna lose all of the minions. And it's like a lot of minions, like 6 minions minimum. If they are also really low, and you're like, no, coach, you know, I'm low, but they're also low. So if they dive me, they die. And I'm 100% sure of that. If that's the case, and you think that the chances of you dying inside of the tower is low because of the enemies are extremely low as well, I would say, yes, Billy, that is true. But in this case, let's be honest, they're like very healthy. They have mana, they have everything. So you should just recall right away. And I know it sucks because you have only 400 gold, but you can't really do much. You should have bought the refillable potion. And here, it's not even that bad. And the reason why it's not that bad, I will just show you right now. Let me just see if I can. Let's do some art classes here. Boom, boom. Okay, the reason why I say it's not that bad, if you recall, at this exact moment, is because Varus, he needs to push the wave, this wave, which is like 3 minions. You see? But he also, like, and this wave, look, this wave as well. You see? The wave that came from base, this wave. So if you recall right now, it's a good recall. Why? Is because if you're gonna recall, he's gonna push the wave, so you're gonna lose the minions. But if you recall now, he needs to push these minions and these minions. And it's also a cannon wave, which is amazing if you recall on a cannon wave, because he can't push it that fast. So in a losing situation, recalling on a cannon is good. In a losing situation like this, losing that you're low HP. You see? So now the moment you're like this, you should be like, oh shit, I need to recall. And then you'll be like, okay, but if I recall, he's gonna push the wave. He's gonna push the wave and make me lose all of the minions. And then you're gonna be like, oh, wait, there is this wave right here that is coming so close to my tower. So Varus needs to push these 4 minions here, but he needs to also push the 7 minions that are coming right now. So if I recall right now, I'm gonna be basically right here when he's gonna crush the wave. You see? So first of all, we learned that if you're really low HP and you're diveable, you should always think about recalling even if you don't have enough gold. And yes, if you're not diveable and they are also low, like you're low but they are also low, that's fine. You can consider staying in the tower, but that's not the case in this one. That's not the case. You're very diveable. And in addition of that, if you're in a situations like this and you want to recall, if you could choose, which by the way you can't now, but if you could choose and the next minion that you have coming from base is very close to you, so after you recall, the Varus will need to push an extra wave, that's preferable for you. That's what we learned here.
Okay.
Super important. And let's see what we're gonna do right here. So she goes in, try to flash on you or something. WQ. Okay, you can use your E if you really want to get the kill. I mean, of course, maybe she flashes out after the root is gone, but try to use your E here, auto attack, run. Because this is just gonna get you so close to the Varus compared to, let me E here. Your E is still gonna go on the camel, but you're gonna be here. And you can still auto attack her from max range, right?
Yeah.
Super important. Then now you need to flash. But yeah, this is like... the mistake, it might look weird, but the mistake was that you stayed. if Camel didn't grief there, didn't like go so aggressive, you will never get a kill there. And anyways, it's not worth because Varus got 2 kills. So it's very interesting game. This from a replay point of view, you would be like, oh, but you know, there is nothing I can do. But you can see now that there are many wave management mistakes, recall timings, recalling on a cannon, and recalling when you're really low HP. That's the rule of thumb. Positioning as well compared to the Camel, like she's in the brush, Belve is on the river, and you're not like avoiding her. Pinging as well better your lugs and trying to be specific with like a writing. And maybe most importantly, don't turn back. If you're like 1v2, you're low HP, like you're half HP, you know you're gonna die, and you're trying to be like, oh, but let me do more damage, let me do W as well, let me like turn back for auto attack. Sure, Q is nice, and if you think you can kite and kill them, that's fine, you can even use your W, but majority of the cases 1v2, you just need to play it very safe. Very nice mechanics. You have very nice mechanics. I will tell you that you are platinum, and I think your mechanics are better than platinum. That's why I think you have such a great potential, Billy. So I'll be honest, you have a great potential because you don't have problems with the camera controls. Look at your camera right here. It's very good. Your champion is not on the edge of the screen, which it should be in like a challenger game, but it's still good. I can see you played a long time. Your Qs are nice. Just watch your Qs here. This is a basic things, but I had so many people in coaching that they didn't really do this correctly. Because wave management, recall timings, don't worry, I can help you to fix it. But now look at your accuracy of the Q. Even this Q, even though you missed it, it was good accuracy. And then look at your accuracy right here. W, Q, beautiful. And then she's dodging Q, beautiful, boom. So this is good. This means you have such a great potential as a player. And I'm very happy to coach you because that's what I want to see. Players like you, like that have great mechanics, for the rank that they are, but they are very bad at fundamentals, the coaching is going to do miracles. So this is very nice because your camera control is good, your mechanics is good, the spacing is good. Okay, wave management, sure, like other aspects, maybe it's silver level or something, but we can fix this. We can fix it even right now. Even right now, let's try to see what happened here. Let's try to see. So you killed her. Recap. You killed her. Let's see what you're gonna do right now. Varus came in the lane. Try to E. Theoretically, let's see the whole play. So you die. Varus should push and recall. It's a no-brainer. He died. He died as well. Camel is in the lane. She's full HP. So now you have 300 gold. You stay in the lane, you try to E, you try to go in, you kill the guy. After you get a kill right here, you need to always think about recalling already. The problem is that you only have 600 gold. So pushing this wave and recalling is not the play. So you wait a bit more. So now you cannot recall yet. So you're gonna wait for like one more wave. And unfortunately, he's gonna try to push you, so you won't be able to push yourself. Let's see. He's full HP. He's quite strong. We don't know where is Camel. You have to be very careful. You should have put the word in that brush, like it's just face checking everything. You Q. Okay, Varus is missing. Camel is missing. Knowing that you stayed for a long time in the lane, and knowing that if we pay attention to your gold, what is the best decision that you can make right
now? To push and recall.
Exactly. How fast should you push? Should you be like grandpa level? Should you push like super fast, or like what is the play?
Well, right now it's not a cannon. I think if it was a cannon, I would hard push, but I think I would probably want to slow push here, maybe.
Okay,
but the wave is even, so I don't know if I can do that.
So knowing that you want to recall super soon, and knowing that maybe Varus recalled and he's right here, maybe Camel is right here, maybe they're doing Drake and they're coming. If you slow push this wave and you want to recall, who's gonna guarantee you, who's gonna give you a warranty that you will be able to recall if you slow push this? Maybe they come in the lane and they keep pushing you. So in situations like this, when you have 1000 gold and you want to recall, you need to hard push. Like
yeah, just because the jungler's top side, so she couldn't help me even if she was here. And also...
Yes, so
mainly
because you don't see Varus, so he probably recalled. So whether your Belvec is here behind you or whether he's top lane, you need to be like, hey, I wanted to recall, but I couldn't recall because he's pushing me. He's doing a great job. I can't push here. But 900 gold, so I have a reasonable amount of gold to spend. He probably recalled, and I say probably because I don't see him in the lane for like 5 seconds, 10 seconds. So now this is your time to push and recall, but push hard. Whether this is a cannon wave or not cannon wave, as long as you can crush this into the tower, and you can easily because the next incoming minion wave didn't even spawn. So you can crush this easily. You have so many items for the push as well. Even if Lux can help you, maybe if she won't, maybe she will, you should immediately push here, like super fast. Super fast. So this is because you don't see Varus. You can push this very hard, and well, mainly because you have a lot of gold. It's a big mistake. It's a big mistake. So your mechanical level was definitely emerald, maybe high emerald. This mistake is like a low silver mistake. So you can kind of see like what kind of mistakes you have. So high severity mistakes on one aspect, and the other like the mechanics are like just carrying you really hard. He's like a kid that has like 4 at math and he has like 9 at chemistry. Is like the difference is, and his average grade is gonna be like what 9 plus 4, so it's gonna be like a 6. But it's something is like holding him back, dragging him down like an anchor, and something is like putting him up, just try to drag him up. So this is you as a player. Like mechanics, you're just winning so hard because of the mechanics. Fundamentals, they're just holding you back very hard. Same thing here. We kill them. I hope you push and I hope you recall. Let's see. Let's see what happened here. So let's see, how do you get chunks to begin with? Oh, okay, you stay here. Of course, you're not pushing, which you should. You should push, go into the brush, recall. You fight here, and this is always lost. You took barrier, so you can't help the Lux, the poor Lux. Well, I won't say the poor Lux because you also like did some bad things. You have 0 items because you didn't recall. So now it's going to be very difficult for you to do something. Very great mechanics here. Nice kiting. Unfortunately, they just push and they try to go on you. Very nice mechanics, very nice ultimate. Nice attempt. You try to WQ. Very nice. You have to be careful. You have barrier. So right here you should try to you should think about the recall. You do have barrier and Lux is very aggressive, so you need to be careful. Now you killed her. You use the barrier correctly right now. And now you really need to push. You need to push and you need to recall. But you gotta do it fast, which you're doing it. Varus died. The problem right here is that Lux died as well. And now you need to push and you need to crush. So why didn't you recall like now? Why didn't you recall?
Well, because I wanted to push the wave into the tower, but I mean, you see Cade come down and kill me after, so here I just wanted to push the wave and recall, but then Cade comes in and
But
kills
didn't
me
you
here.
push it? Do you need to push on more?
Probably not, but I did anyway, just because of I wasn't sure where their
But
wave
what was the reason? What was the reason why you try to? Do you need to stay here? Can't you just recall instantly? Like for example, right here. Do you need to stay? Like what's the reason of staying? What's the reason of pushing this wave? Why can't you just recall? Like let's say, okay, recall now. Like you gotta kill. Why do you need to push first? Why can't you just recall instantly?
I think what my thought process was is it's cannon wave, I need to push it in. That was probably what my thought process was there.
Okay, so if it was not the cannon wave, you don't push this.
I wouldn't push it if it wasn't cannon.
So you don't want to get more gold before you recall. Because you gotta kill a player who think that, oh, I'm getting the wave as well. Varus is most likely gonna recall right now. I'm gonna push this wave and recall because I wanna get more gold. I want to push this wave and recall because I want to crush this wave, move it into the tower, and as Varus is recalling, he will lose all of the minions, especially because I killed Camille, so he has to recall right now. So pushing is always good. Always good. Cannon, non-cannon, you play Dota or pushing is good.
Okay.
Unless there's a high chance that you're gonna die by trying to push. Which in this case, there is a chance that you're gonna die. But not a high chance. The reason why I say it's not a high chance to push this wave that you're seeing on the screen right now is because you have Lux, and who's gonna kill you? I mean, okay, you can argue Kane, but you can see him on the wall if he's just jumping, so you have your E. So in this case, you pushed, which was good. You pushed this wave. Very nice. The thing is, right now, if you crush, you don't need to stay. The problem is that you didn't crush. This is not a crushed wave. because we see on the minimap the enemy, our wave here. So if our wave is right here, what is the enemy wave?
It's probably right on tower almost.
So what does it mean? Does this wave crash? Does this wave that you wanted to push into the tower to crash, to make the Varus lose all of the minions, to make the Varus be screwed, to get more gold as well by pushing? What is going to happen if you're just recalling right now?
If I recall, he's going to kill the cannon and slow push back.
Yeah, he's going to have the wave right here. The wave is going to stay there and potentially even have a freeze.
Yeah.
Potentially even have a freeze, because look, this right here, you have 4 minions right there. So he can freeze with those 4 minions if they stay here. So you need to crash the wave. And the reason why you know that you need to crash is because you know the next wave is right. Your wave is on your tower, so you know where the enemy wave is as well. So you need to kind of see that this wave won't crash. So you need to stay. That is the right decision, and this is true. This is correct. That you stayed here to push. In regards to, I want to push to get more gold, I want to push to crash the wave. But there is a big but. Again, as I said, pushing is always better unless, and what did I say?
Unless you need to recall for whatever reason if you have low HP.
Exactly, unless the chances of you dying there is high. So if you stay here and you push and you have half HP and you tell me, Andrew, I knew that I need to crush. And I wanted to get more gold. Varus was recalled. The next incoming minion wave, I knew it's very close to the tower, so I wanted to crush because I knew that in this case I had to push one more, and the chances of me not dying of the cane are not high because I was this HP. If you're full HP and this decision, that's smart. If you have half HP and the decision, that's smart. 70% HP and you make this decision, that's smart. 300 HP and you make the decision, not smart. Yes, he can build a freeze. Yes, he can keep the wave here because you have 4 minions right here. But risking dying is even worse. So here you should recall after pushing the first wave.
Okay.
Very important. And of course, if you see Kayn on top lane, this be smart again, because the chance of you dying here is not high. So this is what we're gonna learn in the next coaching session. Wow. So I thought this is a very bad game. Everything was like, Lux is invading level 1, but this actually shows so many patterns that you have. So many patterns. And what? We just analyzed 12 minutes of the game. Beautiful, man. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I was like, wait, what am I gonna do? This game is so bad. But now I'm just looking, and 99% of the cases is like this. You can give me a game where you have like AFK. There are gonna be so many mistakes, even if you have AFK. And even here, like here, you played it super nice. I liked it. You were relatively confident. Personally, right here, I would try to flash on him because he's dodging. And if you Q like this and R like this, maybe he's gonna dodge. Flash here, Q. How is he gonna dodge? And then you're just gonna kill him, because if you Q like this and ult like this, if he's good, he flashes or does something, it's like GG. You're not gonna kill him. But if you flash in melee now and then Q, do you know the Q flash? The Q flash, so not the flash first. Q is you buffer your Q and then you just flash to reposition it your Q.
Oh, so does it still go off if you flash during the Q animation?
Yes. Let's try that. Okay. Let's try that. And then let's make a card. Let's go into a practice tool. Very good, very good. Because I know you have to go very soon, right? In like half an hour. So no problem. How much time are we in a rush? How much time do we have?
If I can do like maybe 10 or 15 more minutes.
Okay, no. So I think we just need 5 minutes and we should be good. So I won't like keep you too long. And here, of course, is it the same decision? Okay, this was actually, so you're staying here, you're pushing, and you stayed, and you push. Okay, no problem. We're gonna fix these things, don't worry. So wave management is the big thing. $5. If you have problems improving and getting better in the game faster, but you cannot afford booking coaching, on my Patreon you can access more than 627 VOD reviews, premium videos about how to wave management, mid-game macro, and tier lists that will show you the best champions to climb and to improve for your elo. And these are not on YouTube, this is only on Patreon, they're exclusive. Moreover, you can participate in the free coaching waiting list to get a premium VOD review. I'm giving away 2 free VOD reviews every single week. All what you need to do is simple 2-step process. Subscribe to my Patreon and share your OPGG, and voila, you are on the waiting list. You're gonna get a personalized VOD review for any game in your match history. For just $5, you get not only the free VOD review, but a whole bunch of exclusive benefits that will supercharge your gaming experience. It's a small investment for a big return. And it's just $5, it's no brainer, right? But here is the deal, you've got to act quickly. The waiting list is already filling up fast. 55 people already subscribed to the Patreon, and there are 6 people that they already are on board, they are on the waiting list. And more are joining every moment. Now, do you want to secure your spot for a free VOD review? Go ahead on my Patreon and reserve it right now.